Good times, everybody. Welcome back to ZSR, another Crosskeys match. This is a round 4 match between Jamo and GanonsGoneWild. I've got Clear Mouse, I've got Moogle Charm. They're going to talk. Lead Bit and Tumultack, that's me, are going to go in track. So I'm going to leave it to them.
Yeah, thanks, Tumultuck. Oh, yes. Welcome, everyone. We have Jamo versus GGW. 3-0, undefeated so far match in a Swiss for Crosskeys tournament. Doesn't really get much stronger than this matchup. I'm joined with Moogle. Moogle, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Moogle, are you ready to critique these guys? See what it takes to get a 115 in Crosskeys?
Yeah. I've never heard of either of these runners, so I'm interested to see what they've got. It's right. It's the new Gamma versus the main tournament champion. So a couple of heavy hitters here.
Champion as well. I think GGW also has that title. Probably got pretty far into like the previous Crosskeys tournaments as well. Yeah, GGW is quite the powerhouse. Like. I'm not sure how active he was maybe in like semi-recent times. I know he certainly came back for a lot more rando in the last, let's say, like few months. But yeah, before then, I think he's a league winner. Yeah, casual boots.
Yeah.
Main tournament, like co-op something. Like he has a slew of titles under his belt. Jamo, of course, as Fear coined him, the new Gamma. Definitely kind of came on the scene somewhat like not semi-recently, but I don't know, probably here within, I don't know, like a year or two, but really just came on the scene and like just blew everybody away. Really, really good. He apparently used to run like NMG, I don't know, 10 years ago or something, took a break, and then just like started playing rando and just started crushing everyone. So,
yeah, he's good too. This is, like you said, it's a pretty good match, and I'm super hyped for it.
So
Sank at Uncle with Big Key to Ice.
Yeah, certainly really nice to be able to see. And we also did get some bombs. Always really happy to see early resources, regardless of what they are. Even if it's arrows, happy to see them. You never know when you're going to pick up a random bow, and then that ends up being your weapon to do like anything. But probably the bombs
100%,
are...
Yeah. The most important thing in Crosskeys when you start, for sure. It's nice having things like mirror and boots and whatnot, but getting bombs so you don't get stuck at some bomb cave or whatever that you can't get to.
Yeah, and especially so we ended up finding Blind's Hut as well. So it's just one of those 5-item caves where you really want it to be a 5-item cave and not a 4-item cave, like the well, for example, as well. You get there, you're not going back for probably like half an hour if it comes to be.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because GGW didn't really farm the guards and Jamo farmed both of them and ended up with a bomb. So it was like, okay, well, he's going to be able to open it. And of course, GGW got lucky and there were bombs in the chest anyway, but you never know. Those things can hurt for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, of course, I don't consider really this like luck sacking or anything, but it doesn't really hurt to get a little bit of good luck every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I do see GGW, farming the 50-50 bushes. Always glad to see to get at least one bomb. Jamo, same way. And yeah, right now, we're at a point where the bombs they're not quite, like, the count isn't really good enough to do, let's say, like, Mini Moldrum Cave, but it is certainly good enough for you to do, like, caves, right? Agina, maybe Hype Cave.
Yes.
You end up finding them, so...
Yeah, and the bomb hut in Kakariko, the lower left corner, like... That's a rough one where you start trying to farm that 50-50 bomb right outside the bomb hut and you don't get it. And you're like, I have to pick up all these bushes again.
Yeah. These are kind of like maybe like some of the smaller things that are somewhat underrated. Are they both stealing the key, by the way, in Desert?
They are, yeah.
Wow. Okay, maybe I don't know what the new meta is, by the way, for Crosskeys. I know that last year stealing the Desert key was like the thing to do, and maybe kind of stuck around this year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Desert
I don't mind stealing it, but using it is a different story.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the worst small key go modes to be in. It's like maybe kind of happens somewhat less commonly in Crosskeys. It's like Skull Wisp small key go mode. I really don't think that happens, but like Pod small key go mode, especially Desert small key go mode, is just like, man,
Yeah.
oh,
Desert's the worst.
How did I How did I put myself in this situation? Yeah, just like as you said, right there. Like GGW didn't get a bomb in the row of bushes, so you know, I mean, it's really no loss at the moment, because again, he doesn't need it. But again, if that was your only bomb, it kind of would suck.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh well, speaking of farming bombs.
Yeah, easy to farm bombs here in Pod. No keys yet, but I'm sure we'll come back here sometime soon with some keys.
Yeah. Do you know if GGW is a mimic clipper? Out of curiosity.
Oh, he can mimic clip. I'm almost positive.
Okay. Well, with that,
I would be
hammer,
very surprised if he couldn't.
Okay. I was gonna say, so like, if he did, yeah, because I was supposed to say with that, especially that hammer, that we can actually just go to the back of Pod now, through the Volok side. So that is.
Yeah, I will say, even if he couldn't mimic clip, let's just say they do have a fairy in the bottle, and they can potion unlock with that too. But I'm pretty sure he'll do it without even buffering.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's even just like letting the fairy go, which if he's expecting to death warp at any point, very understandable. So I'm pretty sure the Jamo can mimic clip as well. But I am a little maybe surprised to see him like not want to do this. Maybe he doesn't want to. It's fine too.
Sorry, the GGW just walking back and forth in that room. Kind of funny.
Yeah, they're mimics. You have the mimics come to you. You do have the power to do so.
Yeah. He's having actually a little bit of trouble. And nothing at the well. Or not the well, magic bat. With useless fairy. I'm like trying to keep track of some of these. Oh, we're actually not going to do it. So it sucks he got rid of that fairy now.
Yeah,
that would work.
It is. Yeah. Although maybe they were going to get rid of it anyway if they were going to death warp out. It's I don't know. I mean, it is kind of like a double-edged sword coming in this early, especially when we don't have mirror. That fairy, especially early, it is a nice safety when you still have it.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I'll be interested to see if he. I was gonna say I'll be interested to see if he changes any routing or is a little bit more aggressive later. Like he lost like a minute doing that, you know, and that certainly doesn't feel good. And could be a little tilted after that, even though it's 5-6 minutes in.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I certainly GW has plenty of tournament experience, so. I would imagine he has been in similar situations before, but yeah, it never feels really good when you're, especially in a race setting that, let's say like quote unquote like counts, right? Like it matters, and then it's something that you were able to do like fairly smoothly or regularly, like it just doesn't work, right? Like, I mean, I don't know if he also wants to like hover too, but like that's also a very classic example. By the way, hovering, Molten bouncing is banned, so that won't happen today, at least not for this race.
Yeah, it's basically what regular cross keys aside from pseudo boots, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, pretty basic settings, except we do have the power to go fast. We do enjoy being able to dash from the get-go. Yeah, but of course nothing, as you said, they're only pseudo boots, not real boots. So no, nothing that's like boots locked, like you can't bonk off torches, can't open up bonk rocks, can't open up like bomb locked walls if like with bonking, stuff like that. Okay.
By the way, I feel like we're gonna get a Moon Pearl soon.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed, in honesty, especially when we get in Crosskeys like regular Dark World access super early, because we have a glove and a hammer, right? It's like, well, why are we taking connectors? We could just go to the normal places to go get Dark Worlds.
Right. Yeah. No, we're gonna get a mirror soon, so that we're forced to bunny walk somewhere to mirror to go get the pearl. That's what's gonna happen, right?
Good.
It's just teasing us.
Yes.
Okay.
I like the way you think, because I believe it's a very strong feature of Crosskeys in order to try and find your way to the Dark World via connector, and then take connectors in order to kind of get around. And maybe mid game you end up getting your glove and hammer and pearl and whatever, and then you can do the normal stuff. But that's the fun part of Crosskeys. I also did find GT.
Yeah, Kakariko's pretty loaded. I was gonna say we've got GT here. We saw Pod. We saw Thieves Town. So a bunch of dungeons here. Oh, and we're gonna see what bomb jumping across.
Looks like it. Yeah, Jamo ended up buying some bombs from a shop, so we're pretty well stocked. And I guess thank you to those hearts that we picked up at the back of Escape, because yeah, we can certainly bomb jump over, but at this stage of health, like it really is the hearts that's going to be the limiting factor. Out of logic, a big key to pod in Stalfos room. Very, very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, can't really do anything with that right now, but it is good to remember that it is hookshot locked, and we'll see where that hookshot ends up being. Oh, we found Hyrule Castle tier 2 in CAC. Okay,
And the castle.
we'll just. Have you ever seen like the mode only doors? This is like, I guess, part of like door rando. This is something that the Gem came up with. But basically, it's just literally all of the dungeons in CAC. And like no other external connectors, because the whole idea is that you just play doors in dungeons, and like this is exactly what it feels like right now. We have 4 dungeons in Kakariko. Oh my gosh, we have a pod key too. Oh wow, this is intensifying.
Yeah, I mean, the pod key. Okay. I don't think you'll see him go back anytime soon, just yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of feel like also, because there's so many things in CAC, we'll eventually kind of find our way over here, either via flute. We can literally just run here as well. So maybe it's okay to just go get a bunch more pod stuff. Like we can get a bow, we can get another pod key or 2 or 3. Maybe we'll even be more fortunate to get a pod key, like get enough to beat the dungeon.
Okay, let's not get carried away.
Okay, all right, okay. I have. It's very early in the seed. I have optimism.
Yeah, we don't want to be clearing dungeons until, at least an hour in.
True.
At least Twitch chat doesn't want to see that.
Yeah. All right, thank you, heart piece that did not give us a refill on Jamo's side.
That's actually one of the scariest things.
Okay. Oh yeah, one of the scariest things. I remember back in the day, auto tracking for heart piece was not allowed, so you were just surprised, very
right.
like distraught, or at least you can like look at your heart piece and then you kind of see like the train wreck coming, right? You can't block it, but you can. But I guess you could witness it.
Nope. And it always comes when you don't want it.
Yeah.
Ooh, another pod key. Are we going?
Are we going back? Yeah, are we going back now?
We're thinking about it. No. Okay.
All right, so I guess it looks like we finally found a connector that has taken us away from Kakariko. Meanwhile, out of logic, Jamo found Thief's Small Key and Dark Cross. Looks like, yeah, GGW probably just didn't want to bother, which is perfectly acceptable. No lamp, no sword, a couple bomb store name, yeah. And we can always come back, basically, as it's like everything's just in CAC, so.
Yeah, I feel like I would have skipped that too. There's so much stuff here, you're bound to come back soon. And, Jamo's going back to pod.
Oh, GGW though, following Super Money. I certainly imagine Jamo would get it, like eventually, soonish. But that is a very nice find, which is the mirror.
That's a good mirror, yeah. Unless Jamo's like, I'm done death warping. I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. I've done it twice in a row. We're just gonna save and quit from the back of pod.
Oh no. Oh, speaking of death warping though,
and
we got
blue
mail. A little less pleasant to see. This early on, especially when he's here in pod, he knows he wants to go away, and he just went back to full health. This feels great, by the way.
Yeah, nice art piece there. Speaking of mirror, just found TR bridge.
Yeah, it's a very good connector. Looks like though the entrances in Light World kinda are terrible. No value whatsoever. But probably the greatest piece though is that I think we found desert. We also found a way to the mountain, at least one half of it. So that will at least gave us some extra stuff. Bottle of green potion you will never complain about. Magic is probably one of the hardest resources to come by.
So do we just give Jamo the win now since he mimic clipped and GGW couldn't?
Yeah, well, it is. It's pretty early. We'll see. There are probably other kind of milestone factors that we might be. Oh my gosh! Oh no! There's a bow.
Nice bow.
Oh no!
Speaking of tilting GGW, I have a feeling he's going to be pretty unhappy when he gets that
Yeah.
bow.
Oh yeah. I would also be pretty unhappy with that bow. Maybe the other bow is just free somewhere in GGW's travels, and then we won't have to worry. But man, that's really rough.
Right, I
Jamo, on the
don't
other
think
hand,
there was
is
anything
probably
on. Yeah, so he's very happy now. Assuming he gets the mirror after this. Yeah, I don't think there was anything on the east side of the mountain. By the way, I know GGW was checking some stuff, but
yeah, that's true. No, we did find, I think, the other desert connector. Okay, so just I think we found desert left and desert right. We are spending our key. Question mark. Value, not worth. I assume
we see a reset,
right? Right.
Yeah, just before this.
Okay. Yeah, then that's perfect. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch where it was, but it's got to be by Link's house or something.
Okay. And of course, the good news is that he at least let us see which compass it is. Not that it really matters, but it is a compass to Swamp Palace that was in the big chest, or a big key chest. All right, Jamo here though. In the back, did we hammer Yelp? I have no idea.
He did, yes.
Okay. That means he also must have.
There's a lot of pause buffers. You were saying he did NMG before, but I don't believe it after that.
Well, he did NMG like 10 years ago, or something. I think that's when he said something. He said he first started racing in 2012. So
he's a true OG.
Alright, this is probably going to be some combination of trying to death warp / I need to still make it to the top chest before dying. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to see in my opinion. Like, you don't have a sword, you have really nothing. That's why he's trying to dash so much to get some sort of location. Oh, bottle. Okay, cool. Thank you, late bit. Oh, maybe okay. Alright.
Oh, he got the top chest. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Late Bit.
Okay. Yeah. Late Bit, yeah, also one of our eagle eye trackers for today. Looks like GW has a shovel out. I don't know if the shovel's gonna do anything against.
You like poke it in the eye with the shovel.
That's right.
Nicely done.
Hey,
and the hook shot.
Our hook shot, yeah. Paradox is certainly quite good.
What kind of seed is this?
Yeah, very, very.
We have Dark World access. We have mirror. We have hook shot. They better not be 115 in this seed.
Yeah, we also have left side GT access. I mean, like real access, right? We have the hook shot.
Yeah.
I don't know how far we can get though without a small key. Like I think Fire Snake, is that?
No, you can, if you don't burn the key on the double firebar room, so the map chest, you should be able to get.
Oh, right. Okay.
Pretty far.
Go all the way to, I guess,
you can go to Ice Armos, but. But yeah, that you're stuck after that. But yeah, you got the big key, so it actually wouldn't hurt once you get some better weaponry, I think.
Yeah, maybe doing left side GT is not. It's not a great idea without a sword.
Yeah, not yet. GW was there for like several seconds trying to figure out what to do from up here. Okay, we're good.
We got fine. There. All right, one connector. We'll probably come back for that connector. Yet another way up to Dark Death Mountain. So we shouldn't be too bad. I think, okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think he wants the 20 rupees, but maybe he wants the hearts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we're that desperate for Zora cash quite yet.
It's interesting that Jamo walked all the way there to Death Warp. We could have used the BMOS. Oh, this is not cool. That Lionel. I don't think I've ever seen that. Lionel just hanging out on the bridge like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're not going back over here, which is fine. All we really need is Hera, which we could have gotten earlier. But then anything else in Dark World, he can just hop down and use the portal.
Yeah.
Is this old man rescue cave that GW's in? I can't really tell.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, he's quick swapping, trying to find when he's switching doors. I'm pretty sure this is old man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rescuing old man, I know that both of these guys have plenty of experience in, and always like, and it's not necessarily that, let's say like difficult. That's really nice half magic, by the way. We will get that very shortly.
Yeah.
But yeah, without any type of thing that kind of helps you locate yourself, like a sword, sparkly, boomerang, whatever, it can still be a little bit challenging.
Yeah, the hook shot helps a lot. I personally like bombs because you could place it down and have a good sense for which direction you're going with where the bomb is on the screen.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, starting with rescue. Nice chess game. Got a little bit of extra cash. So now actually we have both Dark Death Mountain and regular Death Mountain access, kind of both ways, in multiple ways. Like we have hookshot, hammer, starting up with a mountain. Like we have mirror. So, but it actually does look like maybe one difference is that Jamo did desert map chest. And he got bombos out of it. So, but not like we can really use bombos right now. We don't have a sword. That's going to be something that GW will probably have to go back to.
Yeah, I have a feeling he'll be there sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, like it's kind of the bombos temporarily versus GW's Pearl, which is probably one of the major finds in Paradox. So you can actually do like a bunch of this stuff pretty handedly. And of course, yeah, getting the mirror early just means it just peak efficiency at this point. That's the other bow. Where was Hera?
Right.
Oh.
It
was just here.
Hera is free. Okay.
It's just at the potion shop. Well then. Okay, I would maybe imagine that GW would want to go back to Pod, assuming he finishes, like he gets a bow. Maybe he's willing to wait it out for like another Pod key or so.
Yeah, I mean, now he's got the hook shot. GT's a lot better. So, like, going to Kakariko, there's so much more to do now that... Mm-hmm. And on top of that, he has the glove, right? So it makes routing the North Light World so much better that he can basically do what Jamo did. Fake flipper over to Flute Spot 2 and just make his way all the way to Kak from the north. Routing-wise, it's really nice.
Yeah, this is also one thing that I really appreciate in entrance. Like, I think the flute is a really nice item. It gives you obviously like a lot of convenience and speed, right? But at the same time, I kind of wish like we wouldn't get the flute that early, just because again, like you get rewarded to be able to route overworlds and get to places that you would want to go to, because you have to think about things a little bit more, right? Like, as you said, if you equipment that makes things more efficient, you can take advantage of that. Maybe you'll use whirlpools. Maybe you'll have to be more conscious of when you start your like light world / dark world arcs, right?
Yep. Yeah, it really you really get to suss out like these great entrance runners by seeing how they can very easily route this stuff in. So this is interesting. GGW going to the Dark World first. I would imagine he'll be doing some of what I just described, but now that he has the mirror, he can kind of kill two birds with one stone with some of it. Oh, speaking of GT, now we got a GT key. So which way is GGW going to go? We are going to go east. Our knockout pod eastern together. Route this north to Dark Flute Spot 2 so we could check Hera at the same time. So that mirror coming in handy.
The early mirror is like really appealing for Crosskeys. I mean, you can, like, I know a lot of people say that the mirror is arguably like the best item you can get in Crosskeys. There's always going to be a bit of a debate between like boots and mirror and whatever other like top 5 items that you really like, but especially when we start with pseudo boots, like the mirror just kind of, I think, ups the value a little bit, just because like the whole point of starting with the boots is that you can go fast, and here we can already go fast, so.
Yeah, and if you're good with boots and good with routing, it's huge combining that with the mirror. We're going to see GGW knock out the entire right side of the map in 10-15 minute period. The non-pod bow is in Hera, which is at Flute Spot 2. I can't remember. Did we see the shovel spot?
We have not.
Okay. Didn't think so. That shovel was like super early.
That shovel, yes. It was in Thieves Town. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't think we've actually been, I guess, the South Grove? I don't know. Oh, it's a little harder. Maybe these guys are wanting to combine things, like, especially probably for Jamo. Maybe he's trying to wait out for that pearl so they can, because they already have the mirror, try and combine, like, South Dark World together with the dig spot. So I know in this case that we know that he can, it's just that I guess no one's kind of gone over there. Nice small key to this dungeon, by the way.
By the way, I haven't really been paying attention to shields, but GGW can just basically do this the easy way.
That's right, yeah. I believe also... Oh, right, yeah. Okay. The shield, at least the mirror shield, was not obtained in logic, because I think the last one was on the old man. I was going to say, though, like, otherwise, Laser Bridge does also have logic in Crosskeys, because you're not supposed to get it, in theory, without, like, mirror shield or, like, cape or Burna. Because who wants to do 3 heart laser skips
Nobody.
exactly, when you don't want to.
Where was Paradox? And why is Jamo not there yet?
That is a great question. I forgot where Paradox was.
Yeah, it seemed. I mean, he went there pretty quickly after save and quit. So
yeah, this is the problem that I always like. I'm like, oh wow, Paradox is here. Oh, Thieves Town is here. What was the what was the entrance that got them there? Oh, okay. Found Sick Kid in Lake Hylia Fortune Teller. That gave us nothing. I'm disappointed. Yeah. I'm wondering also when GGW is going to go over to the potion shop. Maybe he'll combine it with like catfish, and maybe we'll try and wait out for a mushroom or something. I'm just wondering in this case when he's going to, I guess, pick up his bow, and then also potentially just beat Hera, right? We have a hook shot that Jamo, of course, still doesn't have, because he hasn't been a Paradox yet.
Yeah, I can't imagine it will be too long before he gets to Hera. It's just, like I said, when you have that mirror, what's he doing? He's saving quitting? Yeah. When you have that mirror, you can just kind of knock out entire chunks of the map all at once. And that's a real big hole for him. Did we see the well? don't think we saw the well yet. So like he has some of those outstanding, you know, at the Useless Fairy, at Sanctuary. So I would guess he'll be up there sooner rather than later.
Okay. Yeah, and right now it's because everything's still like very open, especially for GGW, because he found I guess regular Dark World access pretty quickly. There's a lot of options that he like lots of portions like regions of the world that he has a choice to go to, and well, like he'll yeah, as you said, he'll get there like eventually, probably some on the sooner side than rather than later side, but we'll just have to kind of like wait it out.
Yeah, and you know he's got the hookshot too, so getting over there is pretty easy. I think the only limiting factor might be the fact that he'd love to do Pyramid, and he has no swords or cape. But
very, very excellent point.
You know, I don't know. It's still like he can clear basically everything aside from that.
Oh, hey, look, another Dark Death Mountain connector. This is the new realm, I guess. Meanwhile, though, Jamo finding Eastern. All right, we're gonna dive into this dungeon, finding a swamp small key in the first chest. So I don't know if you have a sense of like what GW likes to do with Eastern Palace, if he wants to like wait until, in this case, having the big key or in the bow, or just willing to dive. Could be a difference maker.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, there's only a couple people I think that are really vehemently against it, right? Like Zelda and Wally. A lot of it does depend on the placement, though. Like, is it hard to get back here? You know, because if it's hard to get back, I think even guys like Zelda and Wally will jump in there if they have to.
We will. I've only seen Zelda break his he calls them principles on, I don't know, maybe like under like a handful of occasions. Wall kicks, though, yeah, I think he's a little bit more practical, but still the number that times he's willing to go into Easter without making it full clearable is very, very limited. Alright, looks like though GW is making his way over to Potion Shop, so we know this is gonna be good for him. We're gonna get our logical bow here, and if only, again, he might be a little miffed. It's like, why did I come here first? Simple order of operations. Yeah, we also do see, by the way, the parrot as a pendant, so I don't know if this is like more incentive for him to want to just go up and get compass chests, but looks like we're just gonna leave. We probably got the most important thing out of there, which is our bow.
Yeah, I would imagine if he had the big key, he would have cleared it. Because you're going upstairs, you could just knock out everything and never have to go back there.
Yeah.
But it's easy enough to get back to where you'd be okay holding off. And he got the big thing he needed, which was the bow, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we kind of also saw on Jamo said that maybe he doesn't have to rush back to Pod, I guess unless he wants silvers.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know silvers are there yet, but...
Right, yes, that's true, right. Alright, okay. Alright, looks like Eastern, the rest of Eastern outside of Cannonball Chest is not worth our time. And I don't know if Jamo, like, wanted to Death Warp just to get us a little bit of extra health, because he did end up mirroring. But yeah, we got the Swamp Small, no dam, no flippers, no swamp proper, so we are pretty far from being able to clear that dungeon, but it is potentially something that could make a difference. Oh, okay. Oh, Paradox is just here on Desert Rock. Okay.
And it's not... This isn't in Logic. I'm assuming this is where GGW came in?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume as well, but I forgot. I think he tried to bomb jump up, but he wasn't successful, so he ended up falling, but I don't think he took another connector out.
Okay, oh, this is Jamo just checking, and then he's gonna follow connectors. Okay, that makes sense. I was briefly like, wait a minute, why did he not go upstairs?
Yeah. I'm a little curious to see if, if Jamo wanted to scout Desert Ledge. Maybe it's not as important in in this mode, like for Crosskeys, because we'll just get there eventually.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Pearl now, so it's not as bad. It's funny how my race this week against T-Stew, I always check race game. It's like, there's never a time where I don't do it. And for whatever reason, this week I didn't check it. And it had the Pearl.
Oh no!
It was, I felt so bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what happened was I was trying to farm money to talk to the bottle vendor, and a bush had a rupee that got me from 99 to 100. And I'm like, well, I'm going to just walk north instead of to the left. And the Pearl was there. So scouting Desert Ledge with pseudo boots, maybe not such a bad idea. I don't know.
Oh, another problem that was thwarted by having not enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is where GCW got spit out. Okay. So we did check one paradox connection. We just couldn't go back through it. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
GCW though is man, is he back in GT? Yeah, he's back in GT. They both knew where it was. With the big key, small key, extra small key we found earlier, as you said. We're gonna go and do the entirety of the basement. I think he's very happy with that bow that he got in Hera.
Yeah, I mean, that makes GT so much more appealing when you have an easy way to kill Armos. It was just the hammer before. It's like, I don't know about this.
Yeah. I
like a
have
death wish.
asked. Right, yeah, I have asked multiple people, like, so how bad is Hammer Ice Armos? And they couldn't give me much worse things to do in this game than Hammer Armos. And I was like, okay,
Like-
I understand.
That's like almost like last location for me, I think. I would consider maybe trying it, but it takes so long and it's not easy.
I think I would always. I can also worry about survivability, right? Like because this just seems so unreliable, and you need so many hits.
Yep.
I'm not really sure. Like, yeah, the battle of attrition can really drag on. Oh, nice well, by the way. That's where we always want to see the well, behind Lumberjack.
Yes, that's where we always want it. At least it's Twitch chat, right?
That's true. So actually, does that mean that Ganon is vanilla? I'm trying to remember all the drop downs we've seen.
I think so. I'm pretty sure we
Okay.
haven't seen Ganon.
All right. Did get a Turtle Rock small key, so maybe good for logic, maybe potentially far-fetched required if the other connectors are just truly awful. Oh, we even get Burna before Ice Armos. Oh, we didn't need a bow here.
I
Although
know.
We're happy to have a bow. Yeah, very nice though by GGW, being able to do a quick kill Armos, and we get even a refill for arrows. More refills in case you have the fight go awry.
I think he left with more than he went in with.
Yeah, that's true actually. I used, yeah, I didn't even have to use 18. Alright, Jamo remembering that he does not have real boots, so we can't do King's Tomb, even though we do have access to the entry. But no real boots to be able to actually open up the tomb.
Yeah, so Jamo routing a little more is how I thought GGW would have done it early on. You know, kind of starting from the east and making his way through the north. So we're like, GGW's not gonna have. He's gonna have to figure out. Wow, nice mitts.
Yeah.
Like he has a branch, right? He's gonna either have to go up or he's gonna have to down, and he can't. Although those mitts will change the equation, so I don't know.
Yeah, certainly will make things a
I don't know
little
how he's
bit
gonna
nicer to
route
get
this.
back to. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And I think this also kind of comes up every once in a while when you do non-entrance seeds. Like you get Dark World access, and then you started a Village of Outcasts, and you're just like, well, do I go north to Skull Woods or do I go south? And a lot of
Right,
people
yeah.
do not like making that decision because, as you said, like once you make that pretty major decision, it can certainly very much affect how the rest of the game goes. We did find a connector up the mountain, or not the mountain, on the castle that we can't do anything about. And the cape is multi-use, right? We got bumper cape, and we got the entry to Castle Tower. GGW though, finding Meyer also somewhat less appealing with no swords.
Yeah, bow makes it okay, but you really want a fire source so you can just clear all of it, or at least as much as you can.
Yeah, so far, and he also found swamp earlier, so certainly noticing that we have a lot of our dungeons. I guess we don't have the dam yet, so at least we don't have to go hunting for those anymore, which is always really nice. Which kind of that means
by
then
my
that
count,
maybe.
Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, I was gonna say like maybe like that means that we don't have to search for as many entrances this time, and we just like go find our items, and then we can just start clearing out stuff that we can actually go do inside dungeons.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, what I was gonna say is I don't think we've seen TR, Ice, or Aga, but we've seen everything else. Pretty sure. We have seen a TR entrance, okay.
We saw Laser
that's right, we saw
Bridge
Laser
at one
Bridge.
point. Mhm.
Yes. I commented because he had the mirror shield.
Right. Oh, we have another
So,
ice
yeah,
key.
we are-
That's
we're only missing a
all of our
couple.
ice keys. Is that right? Ice
According
big?
to GGW's tracker, yeah.
Yeah. Well, have we found Ice Palace? I wish I think you just said we have not, right? Is that
No,
correct?
I don't think so.
Yeah. We are missing, for what it's worth, some sort of one additional thing to get into Ice Palace, whether that be a sword or that fire rod that's just on Smith.
Rod, yeah.
That Jamo just turned in. Okay, no problem. Oh, GGW. I'm always happy to see this, by the way, in non-Zelda woods, like regular Crosskeys, is taking the Skullwoods back entrance drop down, because you really like don't see this, if ever.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
There's our fixed Skullwoods pinball small key, and we have plenty of stuff to go do. It's in Skull. Like once we, I think, once she picks up the fire rod, we can go do Skull back. We can also probably do Mothula. We have more than enough keys. Oh, excuse me. We still need a sword. Never mind.
So where was Hookshot Cave? Wasn't that in the village?
That was
Did I
in
miss that?
Curiosity Shop. Yeah.
Curiosity Shop. Okay, yeah, on the way to the village, because that's where GGW's mitts are, and I was wondering why he didn't just mirror from Skullwoods to kind of finish some of the stuff he was doing up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe he'll go eventually back to North Dark World. That would be real swell. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna at least get the south part. At this point, and while I very much would, I'm more entertained by seeing top runners such as these guys kind of be challenged without having a sword. At some point, right, maybe we could take a little sympathy on them and give them something to push the B button with.
I don't know, Clear Mouse.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of the cave.
Yeah, that is a cave. That might be enough incentive for GW to go to the pyramid now? Maybe?
Yeah, that makes that routing much more appealing. He's still missing the real boots. He can't do King's Tomb, but I don't know. I mean, that you see the problem now with how he chose to route this. He's breaking up the map in all these different chunks that he doesn't have a great way of now getting back to everything.
Yeah.
Whereas Jamo is like taking this pretty linear route through the world. He's having to mirror a lot, which does cost time, but he's just knocking out everything as he goes along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Very efficient, very, very thorough. And he also is getting more stuff kind of along the way to help him, right? Like he got Mitts out of Hookshot Cave, and that kind of let him like, oh, I'm kind of in the area, let's go do Smith Chain, and then got him his Fire Rod, and so then I think he'll be able to do Skull back, right? As an entrance.
Yeah. Yeah, he can knock out Skull back, and if he has anything else to do here, he can just simply mirror and hop in the portal and keep going. I don't think he has anything else, but it was an option if he needed it.
Ooh, we did find Canis Amari on Dig Game. That is certainly quite nice find to have. One certainly for Turtle Rock. We can continue on to Laser Bridge to Crystal Roller. We can also, of course, for Ice Palace from Canis Amaria to benefit for Icebreaker. And for what is worth, another weapon that we can use with magic. I mean, I don't really think it's a sword substitute, but it's something.
Yeah, it does work.
We also have like more magic than we know what to do with. Half magic, 2 green potions.
And speaking of TR entrances, did find the left side, so now that cane will come in handy. You'll be able to knock out a few of these things, especially with 3 keys now.
Yeah, with 3 keys, actually, do we need this Poke Key?
It depends on how far he wants to take this entrance. Not that hard to get, so I guess you grab it just in case, but it certainly wasn't necessary.
Okay. Yeah. It's. I'm sure there does exist Crosskeys where you do need like all 4. Maybe you have to traverse, Laser Bridge all the way to the front or something, right? Or something like that. But yeah. I think in general though, once I think people start hitting 2 keys, that might be the extent of what we actually need. But again, as you said, we can actually just spend these keys and just go straight to the front. Maybe we'll be forced to. But we're gonna at least stop at Chomps for now.
Oh, it was here this whole time?
Oh, wow.
Okay. GGW just... All right. That's funny. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it was in a tougher spot or like the end of a route and you have the Fire Rod, I can see where maybe you decide to take that to the front just so you can follow a connector and see where it lands. Like if your plan was to save and quit and you're like, oh, look what I found. I found TR. And I got 1 million keys. I could just kind of make my way through it. But it's pretty rare to go all the way to the front unless you have to.
Right. But also, like, I mean, and I don't know how much is going to matter. Like, that Turtle Rock is actually a pendant. Like, chances are, whether or not it's AD, we're probably going to do most, if not all, the dungeons anyway. But, like, maybe there is this kind of, like, off chance that you don't have to go beat Trinex, and so then you won't get that kind of free warp to the front, so then maybe you want to spend your keys, right?
Yep.
Oh, we'll just come out of the entry. Okay, forget the cave. Oh yeah, GGW is going to be able to find the other side of Hookshot Cave here. Okay, he wants to go check the other connector. Understandable. He's just going to run straight back though because he's already found Bumper Cave. Front and back, so... Jamo wants to buy something. Oh no, RB! Our friend! That's like basically a free, like, permanent sword. You can just use, especially if it was a good bee, you can actually just unleash it into like Mini Moldrum Cave, and I guarantee you they will all die. He even has a bug net in order to get everything back too.
Let it go and get it back.
Yeah, like, well, what are we gonna do with this red potion? Like, do we really need this? We have red mail, 11 hearts. I mean, it's fine. Like,
2 green goos.
If you want, yeah. GGW, by the way, he found the big key to Skullwoods and it forces Mitts. He might be again. This is maybe one of the things that is, as you said, right? Like GW's kind of routing has left a couple holes here and there. So now there's gonna be a little bit of more time spent backtracking to go redo some of the stuff that he wasn't able to do before.
Yeah, I was trying to think like when is he gonna get back to do Smiths, and I have a feeling it won't be that long because Smith is in Kakariko. So you know, if Smith was like on the other side of the world, that's one of the last things he wants to do is, you know, oh, I just got these mitts, I should go grab Smith, turn him in at Eastern. You know, like you definitely don't want to do stuff like that. So you know, now that he grabs that and he's got a couple of those holes he can fix, he may actually consider doing that.
Yeah, this is also one thing that if you end up finding the flute, it can really help you patch some holes, because now, like, even if it's at Eastern, right, for example, it is in one of the more remote parts of Light World, one flute and you're just kind of there. We can also go to the Ice Rock Cave area pretty much for free. I don't know if we've actually done how much of South Shore we've also actually done. But yeah, without the flute though, like these holes are going to be not necessarily problematic, let's say, but it is going to be more difficult and more expensive if you want to go after them. GW also getting the news about the remaining drop downs. So yeah, I believe we have also figured out that Ganon is vanilla, so they will have to climb. Jamo's the only one with the fire source right now, which is on Smith turn in. Given that, like, we're still swordless, and I don't know if we really want to do a swordless climb. Like, we do, like, at least Jamo is silver, so that can ease things up a bit in terms of execution. But GGW, like, hammer, regular bow, I don't know. It's a little, like...
It's doable, but it takes a while.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's not easy. And at least Jamo has a red goo now, so if he goes up, he'll have extra hearts.
True. Maybe that's why he bought it. Is that he was thinking about, I have to go to the GT climb now. Alright, Jamo's gonna go pick up Kana Samari for him. I think he is gonna eventually find Meyer soonish. I don't know if that will influence Jamo's decision to go in. Not that Samari really does anything for us without the big key, but I guess, like, if the big key is in the dungeon, then we can kind of clear it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're still greedy. I would be greedy.
Yeah, well,
you know, you still have so much more you can check. Yeah.
Yeah, this almost kind of feels like, man, maybe if I just waited out for one more item, like every single thing that we've come across, like, can we just wait for one more, like, can we maybe wait for one more pot key? Maybe wait for one more, like, big key to Eastern, big key to Meyer, like, how about a sword? Let's wait for a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, I did forget about GT right side though. Forget the climb. We do have Samaria. That does open things up a bit here.
Yeah, for him, it's much more appealing with the fire rod, obviously. And he's got another key too, so this will actually, like, he's good on keys because he can kind of refresh that key on the right hand side, and he's good to climb later.
All right, GGW back in pod, armed with his real bow. I mean, it's not like there was a fake bow for there, but this is the logical bow that he will. I'm sure he'll be very amused when he finds the second bow.
I guess since Ganon is up here, does he just finish this?
If he's willing to climb without a sword.
A sword?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, one sword isn't that great anyway. Like, if you're climbing, the second sword is what makes it, like, infinitely better. Like just one.
That's also true. Yeah. One sword you can't kill. Like literally, you can't kill anything.
Oh yeah, Bugnet. No Bugnet. That's right. We needed to do Aga 2. That's right. We can't.
Right.
I totally forgot. I totally forgot about that. GGW thought about going to the boss for a second.
He also is remembering that he doesn't have real boots. Or at least the game reminded him that he does not have real boots. For what it's worth, that bong I think is relatively harmless. There are some other bongs where I've seen people do, let's say, Nice Palace have to do IPPJ, and then they decide to do like the normal, like I'm gonna bonk over, like from the pot, and then you just fall into the pit, and then you have to start over again. Okay, GGW though is not interested in doing the rest of pod.
He was tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was exactly. That room did not go well. He left the chest there. He's like, I can't do this anymore.
I don't think there was anything that super important in the rest of pod. Yeah, but this is what GW also needs to go do. He needs to get his fire rod. And then is he climbing GT? Just like Jamo? Is he gonna go over to do GT right side?
Yeah, he'll do GT right side. Climbing though is, like I said, without that Aga 2 kill on the table, like that's a tough play. But Meyer is more appealing now. I know it sucks doing without any keys, but at least you're able to get all but the big chest and the boss.
Oh right, yeah, because we have fire now.
So,
yeah, so that's at least something. Okay, GW. I don't think Jamo did this. Maybe he did. I just missed it. We're gonna do hammer pegs and maybe purple chest.
I think you're probably gonna grab the purple chest. He may grab it and then mirror to do some of that GT stuff, and like maybe he's gonna save it for a save and quit. What's keeping them from clearing GT climb? Well, Ganon is behind it, right? So I wouldn't want to do it twice. Unless we're miscounting and Ganon is not there.
Oh, but if we do GT, like the hole just stays open, right? Like.
But you need to kill Aga 2, and you don't have a sword or.
Oh, like Aga 2's door is just open. Like, are you thinking about Aga 1 maybe for the curtains?
Well, the hammer. The hammer is.
Yeah. Well, the hammer.
Okay, never mind. All right.
The hammer is.
I missed that.
Okay, I see. Yeah, the bug net is actually surprisingly good. Like I know that like a lot of people, especially swordless, they will try to find the bug net before they climb.
Yeah, it's not easy. I guess do the dash strats work the same way with pseudo boots?
Yes, I'm
assuming they do, right?
Okay. Yeah, because it's just an item dash. All right, yeah, but yeah, we're gonna see kind of two different sets of items. Sorry, one of course is in pendant mire. Or sorry, we don't know it's a pendant. One is just a mire that we can't clear, and then one is going to be the required GT climb. And Jamo is up here with his silver arrows. That's at least something.
So who had this climb on their bingo card where you're killing Aga 2 without a sword?
Under the hour mark without a sword. Yeah. At least they both went into pod and gotten like silvers. I mean, like, it just even with regular arrows and like and the hammer. I don't know. This is
He's doing a good job so far. I would just be spamming fire rod everywhere.
Yeah.
With all those green goos.
All right, we did find a big key to Swamp Palace in Mire. Nothing else so far. Very nice dash though, yeah, by GGW to kind of clip through that rail. We are just gonna. Do we not have Samaria?
We do.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It's,
I was like,
you know,
does he
when
want to
you're
save magic?
nice ice rod. When you're in this situation, like you're just not thinking properly. You're thinking survival and
True.
you know, being efficient and using the right items is just not. I don't know. When you're in this situation, it's hard.
Yeah. I mean, and the mental load, right? Even for people who are like a lot more experienced at this game, like they're somewhat used to it. But yeah, even I don't think they do this very often.
No.
And all right, okay. GGW has gotten, yeah, as you mentioned, gotten his ice rod out of Meyer map chest, I think, and then. We don't have the big heated turtle rock yet. He hasn't gone over to desert GT right side. But other than that, we have fire rod, ice rod, TR big. Like I think we're just one TR small key from
Hammer,
putting. Yeah, from putting Trinex in logic. Alright, GGW may be having a little bit of indecision, thinking about where he wants to go.
Like the options aren't great. I would be having a lot of indecision too, you know. It's nobody wants to climb GT with no sword.
Yeah, no. We didn't even find a sword up here.
Right.
Oh. Okay, alright everyone, get your popcorn out. Get ready for Bugnet Aga 2. I'm so glad that we got this restreamed. Oh, so good. That's one. Continue the one. Okay, that's two. Yeah. You can also see that Jamo is also trying to do like item dash strat, so it just makes things a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, is that triple? That was a
what
very
a
nice
lineup.
Yeah. Maybe this is why we got a red potion specifically for this fight.
I wouldn't be surprised actually.
Yeah. GGW, where is he? Dark Potion Shop? I think that's all I saw him kind of come over here. We got a book. We are not doing catfish. We're gonna do dark.
That's a little surprising, but yeah, I think doing this makes sense, and then going back to catfish and Zora area.
Yeah, we also don't have the flippers, so again, it's very understandable. Like he does have arrows, so he can splash delete, I'm sure. But yeah, maybe it's just easier to wait. Okay, I've also confirmed that beating Aga 2 does not disperse the barrier. Beating Aga 1 does, for what it's worth, but still not gone. Okay.
Yeah, and that's a weird like Crosskeys nuance too that sometimes comes into play logically.
We found the lamp. I guess that's convenient. Certainly that is good logic for all the rest of the dark rooms that we have. Oh man, it is. But this also is not logic too, right? Because we need flippers in order to actually get over here. Unless the last one is a connector from something.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless there's a connector, there's no other way over here. Oh hey!
We got a real boots, real boots.
The real boots.
Okay, no more tilting for GGW. All of the bongs that he's gonna make are just gonna be all very normal.
Swamp is the last pendant.
Interesting. Okay.
Go grab it.
Yeah. He needs.
I think he knows what the pendants are though, so yeah, I don't know if he actually needs it, but
he talked to Saha, and he has seen Hera because he went there later. And so yeah, he did a map check for Swamp. Yeah, I think you're right.
Maybe there was a just in case.
Yeah. Okay, Jamo does not have the ice rod from Meyer, but I guess on his tracker, I think we have, I think Leap has been tracking him. We have all the keys for Turtle Rock, like big keys, small keys. And we have a magic extension. Maybe this is why we got 1 million bottles of magic. Are we supposed to be killing Trinex for a sword or something? Is that what's happening?
Please? Can I just say please?
Oh, hallelujah. I mean, well, yes, like, we wanted them to continue swordless, but Jamo.
Yeah, we wanted it on
Trinex. Yes. And I miss the seeds where I think early on, like, no hammer or something like that, you just have to kill everything with oh no, you have to use hammer for phase 2 or something. But yeah, like, you would basically just do the bare minimum in order to beat Trinex for your pearl or something like that. I miss those days.
Yeah.
Alright, one side of Spec Rock is in a dark bumper cave, or sorry, dark bunk rocks. So, Moogle, I guess, like, if you're in GGW's position, so you know you found these things, like, out of logic, like, I guess, like, maybe the lamp doesn't matter so much, but, like, the boots, like, would you try and chase down logic? Like, would you try and find out where your flippers are? Versus kind of chase these more, not yet in logic, potentially.
I don't know if I'd necessarily try to chase them. I'd look to see what's, like, if there's anything that the boots are gatekeeping that would make me feel better, because I have a feeling GGW doesn't feel good about his position at all. He's seemed like he's been very indecisive. He's continuously kind of doubling back on things, and I would be pushing the boots just to see if they've given me any kind of advantage.
Okay. I think that's very fair.
You know, like, a lot of people end up doing Dark Potion Shop anyway, so it's like, you know, he may just think that he's even late to the boots, that he's not even first to them. That's also a possibility too, because they were actually pretty free. If you had routed, like, earlier on when he had started south of Link's house, right? And if he had routed through Pod, through Dark Flute Spot 2 and the north, he could have easily gotten those much sooner.
That's very true. Alright, well, nice hammer.
You're saying GGW never feels good.
I do think, for what it's worth, like, a lot of people, at least that's who I've asked, don't say they don't feel good about their position at any point during the race. Even, like, when they cross the finish line, they're like, oh my gosh, like, how did this happen? I expect my opponent to be done like 5 minutes ago.
Definitely. It's just like some of the decisions that he made, like, didn't pay out, or if he would have just gone south instead of north, it would have been better. Like in his mind, he may think that he made the unlucky choice here and there.
Yeah.
I don't know. There were just moments like the mitts, for example, that he could have had a lot sooner and everything. So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think also maybe, and again, I think you mentioned, I'm not sure how great he felt about just kind of losing like a minute mimic clipping in Pod, right? Like, maybe he needs to feel like he needs to cut into the corner. Very nice splash elite on Jamo's side. Not quite sure if I've actually seen that done there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh my gosh, there's the flippers in the front of Turtle Rock. I guess we have all the keys, right? This is in logic.
It is for Jamo, not for GGW though. And we haven't seen the connector for the front either.
We have not, no. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that GW is gonna take this connector. At least see where it spits out. Nothing in roller room. GW probably wants to find a magic refill? Oh, is there still one here? Okay, he just didn't use it earlier.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see where this connector spits out. Given
Is
our
there a
luck,
clear person in the lead? I would say that Jamo has done a better job of routing, and he's full clear GT with Ganon behind it. So that's obviously in his back pocket. I would put Jamo in the lead. I wouldn't say it's like massive just yet, though.
Yeah.
What's your take, Clearmouth?
Yeah, I would agree with you. It does seem like Jamo has been more efficient, and then kind of looking at the equipment. Jamo is in a much comfier position. Like he has a sword, and as you said, he's cleared out all of GT, and of course again it's vanilla, so we do have to eventually climb. I think GW is probably just waiting for like a sword or something that won't make his life absolutely miserable upstairs.
Which he could get actually, because he knows where laser bridge is, and that sword is in Crystal Roller, right? So
Yeah.
in theory, he could get it before doing GT, but he really seems to be putting it off. I don't know how many options he's got left of other things to do.
Alright, Jamo's back in Hera. We have a fire source now with that Hera Smokey that we got pretty early. Maybe the fact that Jamo is back here in Hera means that after Hera Basement he will sequence break up. Another pot key for GGW on the island. Jamo was not able to get that. No flippers. I think he could have mirrored if he... actually, could have mirrored? I don't think he could have mirrored. Never mind.
No, because the boots, where the boots were, there was no way for him to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You'd have to water walk there. I'm sure we'll get it at some point, but...
Yeah. And it's only a pod key. Like, there are 6 of them out there. We don't need all of them. 5 is more than sufficient. Yeah, but again, maybe it looks like GGW is still chasing a little bit more breadth for entrances before, I guess, like committing to something specific. Yeah, maybe chasing more overworld stuff. Surely, we have not been over here. There is a sword waiting for him. Very cute, by the way. We have Catfish in the Dark World being checked by Jamo versus GGW who's here and Zora.
Yeah, do you consider this a high five?
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
GW. No, GW.
Oh, no.
He was at Dark Potion Shop. He was so close.
Oh, I know.
Oh, no. Jamo might be regretting not going to Catfish earlier, though, too. Yeah, I thought maybe GGW wanted to put off Catfish, like to combine with Zora, and so but he's here in like the Zora area, so. Oh, but it looks like it's probably required. What is this big key? To Desert Palace. That is a very...
It is required. Okay, dude.
And a Desert Small Key. Hilarious. Hilarious. Alright, this might be a like immediate rush back to desert then. We have the big key. I guess we technically have the small key. But this also does not really require a sword, so...
Yeah, he's doing the back of desert. This might just be one of those, I need a crystal. I gotta put a crystal on the map.
Yeah. Well, we also do get an item like on the boss, which is certainly good. Actually, do we know what our 5/6 crystals are?
Oh, nice Meyer big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, behind TR big key.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the bomb shop, so.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so definitely GT right side is required. Probably not compass room. I don't think we found anything in there. But yeah, we need that Turtle Rock big key. So now Jamo can beat and full clear Mire in one go. That's always pretty nice.
Yeah, we're actually. How short are we of go mode? We need Eastern Big. We need Thieves Big. Is that it?
We need to find Ice Palace, right?
Oh, and find Ice Palace. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about the entrances. I mean, because it does look like we have all of medallions. I guess we're missing the flute, so maybe the Mire area is somewhat off limits right now. But
yeah, we definitely haven't seen that yet.
Oh, TR small compass. Thank you, late bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's logic then. To at least maybe put the flippers in logic since desert right is TR front. Okay, GGW is gonna go back for Bridge Chest. The one that we could not get earlier because of the lack of distance for the pseudo boots.
Yeah, he was pretty upset at that point. We're just like, screw it, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, very understandable. Okay, are we coming in here with... I think we're coming in with one more key than what Jamo had when he was here in Pod. So I'm gonna assume that he's gonna open Harmless Hellway.
I think he's just gonna clear this. I would assume he's gonna do these 3 chests on this side, hammer yump, and then mirror and just clear the boss and never step foot in here again. He spent enough time in Pod that he's upset with.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't think he wants to come back. And if it's big key chest, it's big key chest, and he's, resigned to it.
All right. We did. Oh, yeah. GW is a little upset
nice
now.
Fairy.
He picked up the fairy, which means that he's gonna have to reset this room. Okay. I did forget about the book that we found in Dark Potion Shop in Mire's Shed, and so Jamo checked Desert Front, Desert Main Entrance, was nothing. Archery games, we don't need more money now.
So Telethar, he has 3, I think. He's been in here earlier. He's been in here a couple times, so this is just him finishing the back and then finishing the boss, calling it a day.
Mm-hmm. All right, we also have our bee friend to keep us company. We also have the lamp. That is something that's also always pretty helpful to do the basement. Oh yeah, we have fire rod, so yeah. Oh, good point. I did forget we don't have a sword. We still don't have a sword. Okay, maybe Helma will have a sword for us. But the swords, oh my gosh, I think the one in Crystal Roller for GGW is, I mean, it's unfortunate but understandable. Like, he found Laser Burst so early, there's just no chance he was gonna get the cane, and then now it's somewhat isolated, so that he doesn't want to go back for like man, Catfish had the other sword. He was at Potion Shop, and I just wanted him to go.
Well, not only was he at Potion Shop, but he also chose to do the Zora area, right? And
right.
those are efficiencies and crosskeys that you just try to take advantage of whenever you can. PR is Bombos.
Okay. That was from Desert Map Chest. I remember that one. So, this is something that is currently Jamo exclusive because, again, he is the one with all of the swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very
And I'm pretty
good.
sure I just saw Eastern was a red crystal.
Okay. All right.
I think.
I believe you're correct. Yeah, he did a very quick light world map check, and it was red. I did not catch anything else. Okay, all right. What will we see? Oh, it'll just be Hammer Helma plus Silver for phase 2. Oh, okay. This is sword locked. What's here?
It is an ice
important?
cave. 2 swords.
2 swords. Well, that's the flute, though.
It is. It is important.
Oh, there's a sword.
Oh, a sword.
No, there's a sword locked sword.
Come on, one more.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, this is turning out kind of painful.
Yeah. It's like the snowball sword that keeps cascading. That is not looking good.
All right, this is GT.
Okay, this is a good first step. I'm trying to think how he's gonna get a sword. He's gonna get his Meyer big.
You know, I do think so. TR big keys here, right?
Yeah.
Oh no! It was there. It was right there.
Maybe he will do this after.
I hope so.
Room? Okay.
But
like yeah, but in Crosskeys,
you just do it. You just do it first.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This could be him just being super tilted and like skipping things now.
Yeah. Oh, I hope not, because this is not a good skip to make.
No.
Okay, it looks like I think Jamo's gonna just finish up some loose ends. Is that right? Before kind of taking his activated.
No, GGW. No.
Oh my gosh.
No. No.
Oh no.
Because he could have gotten the TR big and be like, well, yeah, and go to TR left, which is south of where he's at right now, and clear TR and gotten his sword, but nope. Oh man.
Oh yeah. My copium is that he can come back to GT anytime, so maybe he will be willing to do tile room when he runs out of better things to do.
It's funny, like all of his loose ends are turning out to be really like important things,
yeah.
like swords and big keys and stuff, and swords locked by swords.
Yeah. It's sometimes like comical. It's like you hear people saying like I just skipped one thing and it happens to be like I don't know, Samari, a fire rod, like something really major, right?
Yeah.
You're looking for the entirety of the scene, and then here it's like, well, surely like not all of the things I've skipped at this point.
Right.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be punishing. It's like well, about that.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of misfortune here, and it really sucks for him. Part of my giggles and stuff is simply because it's like every single thing he's decided to skip is really painful in some way.
I mean, oh my god, dude. Okay,
Easter.
So this is vanilla. Yeah, this is vanilla
So
Milo location.
Are we
also sword locked? Are we?
Oh, he just needs to clear Meyer, and he's in go. Oh, Thieves big. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, Thieves big, and then I think we still haven't found Ice Palace, right? Is that?
Yeah, but he has the flute now, so he should find it. Like he has access to everything.
Right. Yeah. Good point. At least GGW use Samaria that he knows he has.
Yes.
That's something that's.
So there's 1 point back to GGW.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Speaking of Ice Palace, yes, it is just here in the Maya area, which means any of those swords that GGW can find the one that's still out there that we don't know about. Maybe it's not locked here in Ice Palace.
Something Swamp Palace.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, have we found the dam? Oh no. Swamp is a pendant. Yeah,
I don't think so.
Maybe we don't need it. Maybe that's a good dream for Crosskeys. No swamp whatsoever. Yeah, and Jamo will still have to full clear ice. I really can't imagine him skipping anything, even if he thinks it's kind of like out of the way, like iced tea.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, with all the keys, it's easy. like the route is really easy within Ice Palace when you've got all the keys.
Okay. That's very excellent to know. I just normally ask, like, how many keys do you need to get to what things? And then they just tell me, and then I just give them the keys, and then they just do the rest.
Even with no small keys, it's not bad. It's the big key that really helps because you don't have to hit the switch, and getting to iced tea is pretty easy.
Okay.
All right. Our second Bugnet Aga.
All right, here we go. GGW, I think, was really hoping to avoid this.
He was. It's not easy if you don't know the dash strat. And he doesn't seem to know it, so...
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be a long fight.
Okay, we got one. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, I remember this lineup as well. You okay? Or for Jamo.
And late bit pointing out, he did skip iced tea, by the way.
Okay. Well, that was unexpected.
This fight. Yeah, the only reason I would think about skipping iced tea is, you're one from go, and you have enough dungeons out there that have a lot of items where you're hoping to just find it on the way. But I personally think that's a bit of an egregious skip because it's pretty easy to get to.
I'm just asking for a friend. Is GGW in danger of dying? Because I don't really see a red potion. Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah. It's a rough fight.
GGW is... Okay. He did
I
think
would have
about
made
it.
this exact same decision.
Yeah.
I would have gone to Tao Room afterward, but
excellent point. Added bonus for what it's worth in Tile Room. It's also somewhat like a mental reset as well. Like, you're kind of sitting there for a minute. You can kind of catch your breath, take a couple deep breaths, and just somewhat like recoup for a bit. I'm really hoping that he didn't forget about Tile Room, or maybe he just said if it's here, I'm resigned to last location it.
Like, looking at his tracker, he knows there's a couple items left, so he should know that it's fine. Personally, you're not gonna reclimb GT in that position because there's nothing behind Aga 2 that's going to help him right now.
Right.
Obviously, he has to do it for Ganon, but there's no weapon back there or item that he needs to do it, since he full cleared it already.
Yeah, also looks like I'm not sure if there's just maybe some indecision with GGW, thinking about where he wants to go, and maybe which loose end he's willing to go and tie up. Yes, because right now, not having a sword, maybe soft blocks him from let's say doing Aga 2 or something like that, right? But in this case, there are some things that a sword just hard blocks him from doing. Back of Skullwoods, for example, that requires a sword.
Yep.
All of the TR entrances, both medallions entrances, Meyer main and TR main, were actually required in this scene. So he needs swords for those. Hopefully GGW is going to one of the swords right now. Yeah, one of them is Catfish, as mentioned, and GGW was at Dark Potion Shop earlier. It just chose to turn around and go to Dark Shopping Mall, which is still fine. It's just if he could have gotten the sword a little bit sooner, so he might be a little sad. Or we'll just skip Catfish. Continue. We'll continue to go to not Catfish. Oh no.
I will say, at least we're committing to the bit.
True.
He is he's determined to make those skips pay out as much as possible. Okay, this makes sense. He's just gonna check this and he'll probably hop back in the water.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that doesn't.
At least I'm almost. Wait, no, never mind. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where we're going.
Oh no. Well, we do get a high five. Changing of the guards. We saw one Link dash left and one Link dash right.
Okay. Oh, we haven't done this yet. All right.
Okay. Surely after this, GGW.
We're still
will
giving
go
him a
back.
pass for now. We're gonna go right after this. He's like, I don't need this. I'm good on red crystals. Okay, we're going right.
This is exactly what GW needs. Needed it also probably about, I don't know, a little bit of time ago.
Yes. He didn't go in his
People
portal.
have a sword. Okay. He's gonna do
Okay.
upstairs Hera and Hera basement. Okay, this is fine. We're still doing stuff that we haven't seen yet. There could be a sword up here, like very, very much so. There is Moldorm and there is compass chest. We don't have the big key yet. Still.
Man, I would be so mad at his situation right now. You're hitting the 90-minute mark.
Yeah, without a sword.
No swords yet. Yeah. The TR big is in Tower Room. The Thieves big, we still don't know where that is yet.
I can feel the anger like being pounded out of GW, like as he's going after Moldorm.
He's still hitting that hammer over and over.
No. All right. Well, okay. That is an item. It's a green rupee. Not the best. Yeah. Right now, I think GW is also just kind of lacking things to do. Like he can't be Trinex without TR big. He can't. I guess he can go into Eastern. Maybe he doesn't want to. I don't think he's been inside yet. He can't do Skull without a sword. He hasn't found Ice Palace yet. He can't beat Meyer without the big key that is behind TR big chest.
No, we're going left.
Going left. Where are we going? What else is over here? Oh, we're doing Skull was back, maybe?
There's
No,
a
not
glove
yet.
entrance. There's the brother connector is over here to take you to Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's on the mountain that he would want.
Yeah, we already have 3 connectors that took us over there, so I don't feel like we have left any rocks unturned.
Yeah. And by the way, Jamo just cleared Eastern. I don't want to take away anything from Jamo. He's just kind of breezing through the seed now.
Yeah. I also wonder, like, maybe part of the reason why he maybe skipped Iced Tea was, like, maybe he thought this... Well, if Jamo, like, thought this seed was going well for him, maybe, like, he would have done Iced Tea, or maybe he feels confident enough that he just feels like, I don't want to invest the time. And skip it. I don't know. I guess it can go maybe both ways.
You know, it is possible that he also thinks he's just one item from Go. Looking at his tracker, he doesn't know that Swamp is a pendant. So, you know, he may be thinking that he's just one versus the 2 items. Being 2 items from Go, like making skips like that is a lot harder to defend than when you're just one. You know, some people are definitely way more aggressive and will do stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if he's just like looking for entrances then at some point to see if he finds the dam. He doesn't have the ice rod yet either, so he could be missing both an ice rod and the Thieves Big. Whereas if he thinks Thieves might be a pendant. Oh yeah, that's right. Pendant tiara. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need the ice rod. My bad. Did he? Oh, he did. Okay. Sorry,
yeah, I think I saw him talk to Saha. So.
I'm with you then. Okay. Yeah, then I'm. Yeah, he's just kind of trying to knock through these dungeons then.
Okay. Oh, the dam's here in Bumper Cave Light World. Okay.
Maybe his first sword will be in Swamp.
Oh my gosh. I really feel for GGW. Like,
yeah.
I mean, sometimes like some people willingly sign up for Swordless Crosskeys, and like the ones of people I applaud you for your efforts. However, I'm not quite sure that's what the masses, I guess, for the Crosskeys tournament signed up for. But this is, I don't know if this is like completely self-inflicted because I think JGW did get a little unlucky with some of the stuff that he just skipped, but he didn't have to get punished this hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he hasn't been to Eastern either, so he doesn't have the Swamp Small Key, so he can't go further in Swamp.
Oh no. He has so many like stones unturned that I have no idea where he's going when he like when he's just running around. It's like
Is
so
this Skull
surprising
Big?
where he's gonna go.
Maybe?
Could
he already
be.
do that?
I think he did
Okay.
the skull back, but
Okay.
This is
might be
Skull Big, though.
chest. Yeah, which I think there was just 3 bombs in here. Alright, though Jamo though on his crystal number, what is this, 4? 5?
this will be 5.
Okay. He practiced during warm-up using the regular arrows, and I see that he clearly did not want to apply his practice. It's fine. He got his crystal.
Did he do it just for you?
Yes. He said he almost got the 2 cycle too. Almost. But then he choked on it, so it's like, okay, that was fun. Oh, okay. It looks like it's a technically required
Interesting.
pedestal seed. Yeah. We're not pulling pad for that pod key, by the way. I'm
No.
not sure at what any point these guys will do this for.
So where's this Thieves Big?
That's a great question. Oh, I think GGW is actually giving us a new check, which is Hobo. I don't think we've been here yet, right? Unless Jamo did this and I just missed it.
It's certainly possible. I've been spending a lot of time watching GGW because it's so captivating.
That's a great way to put that. Alright, it's another pod key. That at least logically it doesn't open up anything new. But I guess that does give, like, we can still practically go get that. As in, we just go back in a pod, open up, you know, one door, and then go get Big Key Chest, go get Harmless Hellway. Alright, Jamo, yeah, has found the dam, just like GW did earlier. So he does have the Swamp Small from the front of Eastern, which GGW is going to get right now. I kind of doubt he leaves after Cannonball Chest, just because he's put off Eastern for so long.
Yeah, you definitely keep going in here.
Now, at this point, with the amount of stuff that he has open to him, like, I don't think it's necessarily unreasonable for him to just think that maybe there's the Eastern Big Key is just in here, or there's another Big Key in here, like Meyer Big, TR Big, something else that will open him up to some form of progression.
So this is, I would say, a little surprising. He just ran right by Meyer to do Swamp instead.
Oh. Okay. I guess he doesn't know this.
It's not the worst.
Maybe this is... Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking
I
about
mean, looking
maybe...
at his tracker does show Meyer as a crystal, so... Yeah,
You
this
think
is...
You think this is maybe
interesting.
information? Like, seen in this case, if like Swamp is a pendant, then
It could be.
or sorry,
He
something
literally
crystal.
he ran right by the map chest behind the bombable wall. So this could just be simply for info. It's still a little strange that you don't just clear Meyer, but I guess if he's gonna take the time to go into Meyer, he's gonna open all the chests then.
Yeah.
Or at least everything but cutscene.
Did GGW do cutscene chests? He did, right? Surely he did.
I believe so, but he skipped
I
so
remember
many
him-
chests. It's
Yeah.
hard to remember.
I remember him doing compass chests, and then I thought he got over to like right side Meyer, like Meyer map chest, pretty quickly. Like not enough time in order for him to do cutscene chests, but time is somewhat fleeting. He did not do cutscene talent talk. Okay, well. Oh, man. Okay. I think maybe we were somewhat told that GGW might have started to forfeit the seed after some time.
Yeah, looks like the point where he forfeited. And I don't necessarily blame him. There's been so much that has gone wrong for him this seed that at some point you tilt your face off and you're like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. Nothing has worked out for me. And you just call it a day. It's unfortunate. There's been a lot that hasn't necessarily gone right. And it started pretty early with the pod stuff and just kind of continued to snowball after that.
Yeah, for sure. I very much I can't empathize with him, but I can certainly very much sympathize. Like, and it's not really probably much different than just something didn't go right where you didn't necessarily expect it to, right? It's like you do standard start, and then maybe you die early in escape, or maybe you forgot Zelda, and then that just carries with you for the rest of the seed, and it can be sometimes harder to put that out of your mind. Can snowball into different effects. And then, of course, also, like, the seed itself didn't really help GGW's state at all.
No.
Like, every single item placement that he decided to forgo was something important, or, you know, is leading to something important. So it's like,
Right.
Okay. All right. This time, though, Jamo inside Meyer. He is going to full clear. How do you feel about? I guess going back into Pendant Swamp. I guess that's just going to be a set of last locations to search for TR Big. No, not TR Big. Thieves Big.
I don't know if it's necessarily last location. I can see him going right back after this, and so he's made the tactical skip to skip Iced Tea. And it's not that hard to get back to, right? It was just the Meyer area. He's got the flute and everything. But this may be, oh man, Swamp is a pendant. So I know I need my Thieves Bag. Let's just full clear everything here in the village, and then we'll decide what to do after that. So
Right.
I would imagine that's why he did cutscene first. I would have probably done the boss, but it is going to route a lot faster going this way. If you're just going to full clear it.
Fair, yeah. And the fact that it is Thieves Big, so we know that the one place, of course, it can't be is in, of course, the back of Thieves. But other than that, I don't know. Like, it's really looking for a needle in many haystacks. Big Key 2? Of course not. No.
Nope.
No, I feel like for how many Crosskeys seeds I've seen.
Gotcha.
So, Brando, I should have expected that it's definitely
Yeah.
not the Thieves Big.
Yeah, the next one will be Swamp Big, right?
Yes, that's right. Oh, this game is okay. We ran out of big keys to get, right? Besides Thieves.
Yeah, no more teasing. The next one he gets
Okay,
is
It's the
that'll
real
be
one.
the
That's
one
right.
that
The
he
one that
needs.
matters.
Yes. Right.
He was just in Swamp too. I mean, and again, like all the decisions were very, very prudent. He just wanted to get information to see in this case whether or not he needs to still search for Thieves Big. But it's a little unfortunate.
He could have been in go mode. And that's why he was just kind of blowing through stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a small key on Highlight Island. GGW got that one. It was Pod.
Yeah, I think it was Pod.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of confidence that like Pod, Big Key Chest, or Harmless Hellway can have these big. I mean, it certainly can. Don't get me wrong. It's just like we know that there's a Pod Key on pedestal, so in order to put that in logic, we need like a lot of stuff, which can still happen. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it seems a little bit now farther out. I think we haven't checked into the tablets either. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't think we have. I'm trying to think. We got the book, I don't know, early-ish enough, and we had no swords and stuff, but
right.
I don't think we have seen them, no. But
well,
this to me seems like an easy way back into Swamp.
Oh, I'm here. Okay. Hello.
Oh, we're joined by Jamo. GG's in the future,
GG's,
in the past.
Yeah.
Well, either I'm getting that big key soon, or I also forfeited. We'll see which one.
Okay. Well, good thing you're here to watch and play along with us. Is it here in Swamp?
I don't know. Let's see.
Well, GG's on your win.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG.
Oh, hey, look, it's the big key to these. Oh, Jamo.
In that
so hard.
chest, all chests, it was that one.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard. I would not have been laughing if he hadn't already forfeited.
Yeah, well, I will say though, like the way that you played the seed, or at least how things have gone for you, it looked pretty smooth from our end. I don't know if you felt the same or differently.
Yeah, I'd say mostly I was happy with it. A lot of routing stuff was like a little bit awkward, like getting to CAC and village area was awkward, and I kind of orphaned like random stuff by taking connectors, like hammer pegs and purple chest, and so some stuff felt a little weird. The other thing is that like I felt a little bad that the swords were in pod area, and I felt like I lost like a million years full clearing GT with no sword. Felt like half my run I was in GT.
Yeah, GGW never got a sword, by the way.
Oh really? Okay.
It is so tragic, Jamo. It's so bad. Like so.
Well,
okay,
yeah,
and the first one. What? What'd you say?
I mean, yeah, what happened to him? I assume some bad things happened.
Well, yeah, that's maybe somewhat of an understatement. But okay, so the first one that you got was in Crystal Roller, and I think and this was unfortunate for GW because he found Laser Burst super early without Kane or anything like that, so not really able to kind of go back there. And he'd already done like a lot of TR already, so maybe he just wanted to do that.
Kane. Yeah.
Right, yeah. And then the second one is on Catfish, and like he went to Dark Potion Shop and then he just turned straight around to go to Dark Shopping Mall, and then he just never returned. And so it's like, okay, maybe that was. He had a glove, yeah, he had a glove. Because glove was super early, right? Glove and hammer.
I guess he was just intentionally making that skip, but yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate with where the swords were, how bad they were.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of swords, I don't know why I chose.
This is a sword.
I chose to flop just one check in go mode.
Okay.
I don't even know why I did that check. I just muscle memory and use a sword.
So there was a sword in Swamp.
Yeah, that's right. Big led to
Locked by Swamp. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He was. I don't know if he was tilted early on. Like he tried the mimic clip early and it didn't work, and then like he had another mishap in the pod lobby.
There was a bow behind the mimic clip, but the other bow was free.
Yeah, right. Which he got later. You were on silvers before he had a bow, and then I don't know. It's like he just started making some skips, and I think when you start to get a little tilted, sometimes you make more and more skips, and then
it's understandable.
They just all were painful to seed. And then he didn't do Tile Room, and that had a big key to Turtle Rock.
Which led to the Mire Big, right?
Which led to the Mire Big, and or not the and, but there was a sword locked behind a sword that he was never going to get either. So it was just like everything seemed to compound. There was a sword in TR, in the TR. There was mini Moldorm Cave at TR that had the flute and a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Behind the sword. I see.
So yeah, they were like the
I was
swords were
wondering
just.
about Tile Room. I was like, that'll be good for me if he skips that. I wasn't sure how aggressive he was, but it sounds like he was very aggressive and eventually got burned by it. It's funny because, like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you saw like my almost go mode, like potentially go mode swamp if I find the entrance, and being aggressive there, obviously, because I'm like 50-50 go mode.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it was just at a critical moment when he forfeited. It was like I was in back of swamp and about to find out it's a pendant. So yeah, it was like that was such a stressful moment. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, okay, it doesn't matter if it's a pendant.
Yeah. Yeah, for a little bit there, I forgot that TR was a pendant, or that you didn't know it was a pendant, because you did saw it pretty late, if I remember. So for a bit there, I thought like you might have still been looking for the fire or the ice rod too, and he was like, "Yeah, are you one item from go? Are you two?" And it turned out you were 50-50 from just go mode outright. But
one or two items.
Yeah, you were being pretty aggressive.
But the 50-50 go mode, yeah, that was like, I felt like I got to skip iced tea. That was pretty much the only thing. Like the swamp stuff is like, even if I didn't get the swamp big there, my plan was like, if swamp is a pendant, I go clear mire, I go straight back to swamp. It was like even better, I get the swamp big there. But I definitely wanted to be aggressive with like, those 10-20 second checks in swamp if I'm already potentially go mode. It was getting worrying at the end there though, because I only had 2 entrances left, the bumper ledge and pyramid ferry. So it was getting to the point where I was like, oh damn, might just be on GT. But GGW also died on Mega 2, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't know how to maybe use the dash strat for the bug net. So he had a lot of difficulty in order to try and reflect the balls back, and he did not have a red potion that you traded your B for. So he
is that why you bought it?
Yeah, because I knew this climb was probably coming up. I was like, oh, I feel kind of cringe grabbing a red potion when I'm on red mill 13 hearts, but at the same time, like GT climb with no sword is kind of garbage. So
yeah, we didn't say anything about you buying that red potion. Don't worry about it.
By the way, I just realized, I had cane on the climb? Because I got the cane right before and I forgot to use it.
You sure did.
You did.
Don't worry, we didn't say anything either.
yeah, we didn't say anything about that either.
I hate those rooms. But yeah, the bug net fight was funny. I got a triple. I don't know if it counted as a triple, but I had one kind of triple. That was nice.
Yeah, that was a cool one. I don't think it counted.
Yeah, I think because I still had.
You had like an extra cycle. It looked like Yeah. But that was a nice one.
Yeah, I was pretty. The end game was so awkward. Like the other thing was that like I was kind of hard going for entrances, but then at the same time I was like, I probably should be cleaning up my fast dungeons, because if I just get a Thief Town big on those dungeons, and Thief Town is the crystal, then I'm just wasting so much time looking for entrances. It's a weird 50-50 go mode. Like, not sure if it's an item or an entrance that I need.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, you were still missing the swamp or the dam, right? So
I was missing the dam, but I don't know if I need the dam, right?
Yeah,
like
you
didn't. If I get a Thieves Town big on the way, then I'm just going to go straight to Thieves Town and not waste time looking for entrances and, assume that Thieves Town is the crystal. Because beating Thieves Town is going to probably be faster than, like, doing all these entrances looking for dam and then beating swamp. So yeah, I think I probably should have, like, beat Eastern, beat Pod, beat Desert earlier, which would have led me to the dam faster, maybe not, I don't know. I had to go through Fairy Ascension.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think at a minimum, like Eastern and Desert, for sure.
Yeah, they're not
Especially
getting any
given the fact you
faster.
had the flute, and you had the
Yeah.
flute right, so you could have gotten to those pretty quickly.
I
Pod,
wasn't
I think
sure
you
about the
beat the
flute
boss, but then are
activation.
you doing? You didn't have
Well,
any
I
other
had-
keys for Pod though, right?
I had 3 keys for pod only, yeah. So actually that pod small on
Yeah.
ice actually was
Yeah.
like that was actually my 50-50 go mode. But there was also a small key on island that I would have gone for if I was truly in pod small go mode. That was probably a pod small because I have almost everything else.
Mhm.
I'm actually only missing 1 Meyer small, 1 CT small, and 3 pod smalls.
There's a Pod small on pedestal. We saw that.
See. That's why the game gave me the ice rod and everything. Hero big.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Well, congratulations. You are now 4-0.
Yep. Feels good. Last year I started this tournament 1 and 2, so it's a pretty big improvement from
It's
that.
a nice turnaround. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you want
Don't
next
worry,
round?
you'll-
Who are you calling out?
Yeah.
Actually, let me look who's 4-0. I know Gamma is after his win today. Eurasian is
Gamma's the new
not.
Jamo.
I want to have an odd number of 4-0s and then get paired down with Fear. That's the plan.
That's a good one. I like that.
We were last week. There was an odd number of 3-0s, so I was saying we still could get matched.
Yeah.
I think 1-3.
Well, Fear Agent, you've been put on blast by your teammate. Just want to put that out there. So the
So
4-0s
Mega
right
PH.
now. Yeah,
Megawatt,
Megawatt
PH, and
PH.
Gamma. But there's still a bunch of 3-0s that need to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be fun. Like, nobody gets 4 wins in a row by accident, so everyone's definitely very good at 4-0. Even at some of the lower wins, there's lots of very good players.
Yeah, I mean, this one, like, you did play. It did look like you played well enough, such that, like, even if, like, tragedy had not befallen, like, many tragedies not befallen GW, it would have been, I think, pretty difficult for him to make, like, real headway against you. So, I mean, again, like, we don't really know what would happen, but you did play the seed, like, standalone pretty well. So,
Yeah, I think it went fairly well overall, and it was probably good for me that the go mode was in Swamp, even though it was bad that I last located the dam and full cleared mire before doing the Swamp map chest, but like at least Swamp was required. And I didn't get baited into CT or anything.
yeah, did you intentionally skip Ice Tea and Ice? I assume that was maybe the reason. Like, you were just potentially
Yeah.
in go mode, one item from go mode.
50-50 go mode, or like a lot of checks to find the Thieves Big if I'm not go mode, like full clear Mire Swamp. I guess Mire Swamp is not necessarily available if Dam is on GT, but yeah, it was definitely intentional. I just cut the corner once I'm like potentially go mode or really close to go mode. Especially getting the pod small in there. Maybe that was GGW's win condition if Thieves Town Big was on Ice Tea and I last locate that.
We don't know what would happen, but it kind of looked like at least how things were going for GW. Like, you might have enough time to go back to
Yeah,
Ice Tea.
well, I mean, if you died on Ega 2 and everything, then yeah, maybe. And skip like Tower Room, yeah, like I probably had infinite time anyway with those unfortunate things.
Yeah, well, certainly, hopefully, things will go better next week for both of you. And yeah, we'll probably halfway through this week. And yeah, I know, let's see, like, Annie and Allison are playing tomorrow night. Jem and Magnan are playing tomorrow afternoon. Magno and Zelga are playing Tuesday. So you should know, I think, relatively soon who your opponent will be. The rest of the
So it'll be
3-0s.
only one of 7 people or something.
Yeah. And then maybe, like, maybe you'll get a lucky down pairing, right?
Right, I guess, yeah, it looks like there'll be 7 people, so probably one person will get paired down, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
super appreciate
GGs.
you coming in, yeah, and chatting. For over 10 minutes actually, since we know that you came in before Goma or before Ganon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you guys for the restream. How many times did you commentary today, Clear Mouse?
That was just the second one. So
Okay, I thought you did like
yeah.
3 or something.
No, it was just one earlier for Kabuki. It made it felt like 2 seeds though because it was just like everything. So yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, yeah. But this one was really nice. Because like I said, I thought you played well. And of course a very very strong players match. And of course I got to commentate with Moogle. So honestly,
Yeah,
like,
first
never
time.
this down.
Hopefully not the last.
Yes, yeah, a ton of fun. Yeah, but best of luck to you, Jamo, and GGW if you're still out there for next week. And yeah, Moogle, like this was a blast. Good luck for your next week as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Same to you, Jamo. Hopefully I see you sometime down the line. I keep climbing.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for the restream again, and GG's.
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 Okay. It sounds like it's time for me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you to both of our runners for putting on a race. It was a good race. Enjoyed it. And sucks what happened, but it is what it is, and it was still a good race. Thank you both for coming. Thank you for 8-Bit helping me track. Chat, thank you all for coming out. I'm going to send us over the honors and get us out of here. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.